العظيم. مدد يا سيدي يا سلطان الأولياء شيخ عبد الفايز الدغستاني، سلطان الشيخ محمد ناظم حقاني، مولانا الشيخ هشام كباني، الشيخ عدنان كباني، الشيخ محمد عادل، مبد خالق الخشدواني، صاحب زمان سيدنا محمد المهدي عليه السلام، روح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام، سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام، ثم سبق الصديق سيدنا عمر، سيدنا عثمان، إمام الحسن السلام، إمام الحسين السلام، وسيدنا فاطمة عليه السلام، وسائر ساداتنا وصدقين. الفاتحة. نشوف غيرك يا رب العالمين. آمين. feedback sound? And then this one is supposed to be at halfway versus camera, or all the way to the right? The right. And the sound will be good. Alright, here we go. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, all those who are watching online and all those who are present, inshallah. We'll start with page Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Nabina Muhammad alayhi salam, salatan tadumu wa tuhda ilay mamara layali wa tula dawam.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا. لقد جاءكم رسول من أنفسكم عزيز عليه ما عنتم حريص عليكم بالمؤمنين رؤوف رحيم. فإن تولوا فقل حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
الفاتحة لنا ولكم يا حاضرون ولوالدنا ولوالدكم ولأهلنا ولأولادنا ولمشايخنا ولمن حضرنا ولمن غاب عنا ولأحيائنا ولأمواتنا وللمواظبين على هذا المجلس ولمن كان سببا في جمعنا، بأن الله الكريم ينبر القلوب ويغفر الذنوب ويستر العيوب ويحفظنا بما حفظ به الذكر وينصرنا بما نشر به الرسول، وأن الله الكريم يجعل مجلسنا هذا محاطنا بالخيرات والمسرات والأنوار والبركات ويقضي لنا جميع الحاجات بجاه خير البريات. وأن الله ينصر المسلمين وعلى نيتنا الله الكريم ينصر سلطان الأولياء مولانا الشيخ محمد ناظم عادل الحقاني قدس الله سره بجاه خير الأنام، وعلى كل نية صالحة مع حسن الخاتمة عند الموت بعد عمر المديد في طاعة الله وإلى حضرة النبي.
سورة الفاتحة. الشفاعة يا رسول الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
أنت سلطاننا يا ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وتب علينا وزد حبيبك سيد الأولين والآخرين سيدنا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، زده يا رب عزا وشرفا ونورا وسرورا وسلطانا ورضوانا رغم الأنف الشيطان ومن تبعه.
عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله صنهضا بفضل الله. ويا أقتى ويا أنجى ويا سادة ويا
أحباب أنتم يا أولي الألباب تعالوا وانصروا لله عباد الله رجال الله غيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله وعسانا هذا بفضل الله سألناكم وللزلفى رجوناكم وفي أمر قصدناكم فشدوا أمركم لله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله عسانا هذا بفضل الله فيا ربي بسعادتي وحقق لي إشاراتي يا ساداتي بشاراتي ويصفو أمرنا لله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله عسانا هذا بفضل الله بكشف الحب عن عيني ورع البين من بيني وصرف القلب والعين بنور الوجه يا الله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله عسانا هذا بفضل الله صلاة الله مولانا على من بالهدى جانا ومن بالحق أولانا شفيع الخلق عند الله عباد الله رجال الله أغيثونا بأهل الله وكونوا عوننا في الله عسانا هذا بفضل الله.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله.
مدد مدد مدد
يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا أبو بكر الصديق مدد يا عمر فاروق مدد يا عثمان غني مدد يا إمام علي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا فاطمة زهراء مدد يا إمام حسن مدد يا إمام حسين مدد يا سلمان فارسي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا قاسم مدد يا صادق مدد يا بستامي مدد يا خرقاني مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا فرمادي مدد يا همداني مدد يا خضر مدد يا غزواني مدد يا عارف مدد يا بغناوي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا رميتاني مدد يا سماسي مدد يا أمير جولان مدد يا شاه نقشبند مدد يا عطار مدد يا شارخي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا أحراري مدد يا زاهدي مدد يا دري بالشوق مدد يا أكناكي مدد يا باقي بالله مدد يا سر هندي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا معصومي مدد يا سيف الدين مدد يا بدغاني مدد يا شمس الدين مدد يا دهلاوي مدد يا بغداوي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا إسماعيل مدد يا محمد مدد يا راغي مدد يا غمقي مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا صغوري مدد يا مدني مدد يا شرف الدين مدد يا عبد الله مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا شيخ ناظم مدد يا شيخ هشام مدد يا شيخ عدنان مدد يا شيخ عادل مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا صاحب البر مدد يا فرداني مدد يا صديق مدد يا يمني مدد يا إمام العارفين مدد يا سخاوي مدد يا مرب ملحان مدد يا غفلانا مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله مدد يا إمام مهدي مدد يا خليفة الله مدد يا إمام مهدي مدد يا خليفة الله مدد 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 يا سيدي مدد 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 يا رسول الله.
So we have an emergency shuttle service that has to go around and find the lost members of the Naqshbandi center. If anyone has seen Rajpaj, wherever you are hiding out there in the BC area, the emergency shuttle will be finding you. And what was Aghasi, Naveed, he is missing in action. Has anyone seen Naveed? We have to put his picture on a milk carton that Naveed, you are missing. And then the emergency shuttle service will go around looking for everybody. $500 though. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, page 49.
Allah 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 ma lana mawla siwa Allah kullama nadayta yahu qala ya abdi ana Allah 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 ma lana mawla siwa Allah kullama nadayta yahu qala ya الله وأتى النصر من الله يا له شعر عظيم وشريف كرم الله الله
قد فرحنا وبنيل القصد فوزنا يا رسول الله تبنا وعلينا سلام الله 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 ولنا مولا سوى الله كلما ناديت ياه قال يا عبدي أنا الله ظهر الدين المؤيد بظهور الهادي أحمد يا حلانا بمحمد ذلك الفضل من الله 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 ما لنا مولا سوى الله كلما ناديت ياه قال يا عبدي أنا الله راني عشر في ربيع أنا ميلاد الشفيع صاحب القدر الرفيع من له قد أيد الله 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 ما لنا مولا سوى الله كلما ناديت ياه قال يا عبدي أنا الله يوم ميلاد اتهام خاتم رسل الكرام يخرف دار السلام وأتى النصر من الله 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 ما لنا مولا سوى الله كلما ناديت ياه قال يا عبدي أنا الله.
Inshallah, page 55. Salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi wa alihi. Doorbell. Is that the running guy?
صلاة بالسلام المبين لنقطة التعيين يا غرامي صلاة بالسلام المبين لنقطة التعيين يا غرامي نبي كان أصل التكوين من أهل كون فيكون يا غرامي نبي كان أصل التكوين من أهل كون فيكون يا غرامي صلاة بالسلام المبين لنقطة التعيين يا غرامي أياما جاءنا حقا نزيري مغيثا مسلا سبل رشادي أياما جاءنا حقا نذيري مغيثا مسبلا سبل رشادي صلاة بالسلام المبين بنقطة التعيين يا غرامي صلاة بالسلام المبين لنقطة التعيين يا غرامي الله يا الله يا الله يا الله 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 يا الله يا الله يا الله رسول الله يا ذو الجبين يا من جاء بالحق المبين رسول الله يا ذو الجبين ويا من جاء بالحق المبين صلاة بالسلام المبين بنقطة التعيين يا غرامي صلاة بالسلام المبين
لنقطة التعين يا غرامي
صلاة لن تزل تطلع عليك كمطار نسيم تهدى إليك صلاة لن تزل تطلع عليك كمطار نسيم تهدى إليك صلاة بالسلام المبين لنقطة التعين يا غرامي صلاة بالسلام المبين لنقطة التعين يا غرامي.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله. Shall I page 61?
Inshallah.
يا زهراء يا زهراء
يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء يا زهراء زهراء نور العين من آذاها يؤذيني زهراء نور العين من آذاها يؤذيني هكذا قال الرسول هكذا قال الرسول فاطمة أنت البتول يا زهراء 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 فاطمة لك حبي ولك خطو ضربي فاطمة لك حبي ولك خطو دربي ينمو دوما في قلبي ينمو دوما في قلبي حب فاطمة البتول يا زهراء 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 إلهي زد في عمري ما بقيت من ظهري إلهي زد في عمري ما بقيت من ظهري حب في قلبي يجري حب في قلبي يجري حب فاطمة البتول يا زهراء 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 صلوا على طه الزين بمولد أم الحسنين صلوا على طه الزين بمولد أم الحسنين نور ساطع مبين نور ساطع مبين فاطمة أنت البتول يا زهراء 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 يا زهراء.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله. Inshallah, page 33 from the Urdu Qawwali book.
اللہ 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 سبحان اللہ ما اجمل کا ما احسن کا ما اکمل کا سبحان اللہ ما اجمل کا ما احسن کا ما اکمل کا کتے مہر علی کتے تیرے ثنا کتے مہر علی کتے تیرے ثنا گستاخ اکھیں کتے جالڑیاں اللہ 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 محبوب دا میلہ محبوب دا میلہ محبوب دا میلہ محفل سجائے رکھنا محفل سجائے رکھنا او دے آن دا ویلا ہے اللہ 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 رحمت دا مہینہ رحمت دا مہینہ رحمت دا مہینہ لوکا دیا لکھ ٹھارا لوکا دیا لکھ ٹھارا ساڑی ٹھار مدینہ اللہ 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 دساں گل کی خزینے دے دساں گل کی خزینے دے دساں گل کی خزینے دے دنیا کھاندی ہے دنیا کھاندی ہے خیرات مدینے دے اللہ 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 کوئی مثل نہ ڈولن دے کوئی مثل نہ ڈولن دے کوئی مثل نہ ڈولن دے چپ کر مہر علی چپ کر مہر علی ایتھے جان بولن دے اللہ 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 الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نور الله 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 حسبنا اللہ ونعم الوکیل نعم المولا ونعم النصير حسبنا اللہ نعم الوکیل نعم المولا ونعم النصير اللہ 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 حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله 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 الله
Alhamdulillah, the Nat Sharif is saying that people have many shelters, but our shelter is Madinatul Munawwara. We make our homes to be Medina. What makes Medina to be blessed is the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad means bring Sayyidina Muhammad into our homes. Play the salawats within the house, play the nasheeds within the house, play the qawalis within the house. How these notes are teaching us that a blessed soul is coming, his time is coming, he is coming. Prepare, make the everything to be beautiful. Have the milad in your home, invite guests, give food and say, we're going to now turn on this event for live zikr and join us for live zikr. It's not hard. How do you think we got to where we got to? They didn't just all of a sudden give us something and so now, okay, alhamdulillah you're such and such. There are people who use the himmah and the zeal of whatever Allah has given to them to accomplish their goal. Means when you're sitting at home far away from everything, invite a few friends and say, we're going to have a mahfil tonight. You don't have enough for food, you say, even if you made enough for 4 people, 8 can eat from it. Make a nice meal for the sake of Sayyidina Muhammad, invite people over, say, now mahfil starting, put the live television and make your home always a place of mahfil. If you're scared, put a mask on and tell them sit a little bit farther away. But the barakah of the mahfil, the barakah of salawat begin to push every type of difficulty away. The home becomes a masjid, the home becomes Medina, the home becomes a shelter. And who's coming? The honoured soul, the honoured presence Sayyidina Muhammad is coming because it's his birthday. He's the best of character to come to give the greetings to all those whom are coming for that love and for that respect. As a result they use everything possible to gain the attention of Sayyidina Muhammad and they took their course, they took their studies within the good character. In days of difficulty we warned that when these isolations begin and Allah order buyut, everybody into your homes. Many devils will be coming out, many ratons, rats, right? After everybody starts to die and all the difficulty, what was the next azab coming was pestilence. Not only the physical rats you should be scared of, but the characteristic that insan begins to have. You can become like a fox where you think you're just so clever and you want to be sneaky. You want to be a rat and put your poo-poo from page to page to page. When you see a rat, what do? You call exterminator. Don't follow it, don't play with the poo-poo, just get away from it. Because all these people who made seclusion, they're isolated, their real character is coming out, the badness is coming out, the hidden desire is coming out, the hidden jealousies. All of the hidden desires within people will begin to manifest. Don't think everybody manifests as something good and beautiful. Means Allah want to know in this month what's inside you will come out. Sweetness comes out in the face of every type of difficulty, every type of badness, even to the hand that crushes it. Imam these sayings are oceans of reality. Be sweet even to the hand that crushes you like the rose. Means that in nature Allah said, don't think insan you're so great, my nature is far better than you, right? If you hit the tree, what do you get, Qasim? fruit tree, if you hit it, what happens? You get the apple. The tree doesn't hit you back, it gives you its fruit. And nature teaches us, squeeze me and I give you all of my essential oil. I will fragrance you by you crushing me. Not to become something toxic and poisonous. Anyone who take a path of self-realization and see that you're coming out of seclusion as something toxic, this poison and sickness that was within you is now going to be the path in which you make your destiny. What is the phrase that Darth Vader used in Star Wars? Choose the light. I think it was Yoda. You know, you choose the good and you choose the light, and that will make your destiny. But if you go towards negative and darkness, that becomes your destiny. A life filled with negativity and darkness, and you have a choice in which to make. Do you overlook the faults of others, the wrongs and the bad doings, and you always choose the light, and you always choose the positivity and moving towards muhabbat and love? We said last night that you always visualize yourself in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad and thinking that in the presence of Prophet he is with us now. These are the Ahlul Muhabbat, the people of salawats and love. In this majlis that Prophet is with them now. Whatever you do you think he is approving? If it's a bad action and bad character? And that's why the tariqah comes to teach the best of character. That if you should do bad and take a path towards darkness, then Allah's azab is moving towards you. Stay clear of anyone whom you feel is under Allah's azab. Because these are not the time to put a bullseye on your head. These are the times in which to make yourself to be beatific and fragrant. And all of these salawat show, it's not my amal. Ya Rabbi, I'm not sitting here thinking that because I prayed, I gave zakah, because my qiraat is impressive to you or not impressive to you. I'm sitting here thinking I did everything wrong, but I'm begging for your rahmah and your mercy. Dress me from your rahmah ya Rabbi, let me just to have good character so that you'll overlook what I did wrong or was not pleasing to you in my worshipness. That's a whole different type of character. Negate all your actions, all your abilities and say that I'm only existing by the mercy of your grace ya Rabbi. Let me have good character so you forgive all my wrongdoings. Versus the one whom is going to build themselves on their doings, on their actions, their prayers, their qiraat, their hifz, their memory, everything. They're going to say that that brings them close to Allah. How? How will it save you if it didn't save shaitan? He made a sujood and made sajda every single space from a hand's distance for 70,000 years of worshipness, raised in knowledges based on pride and bad character, such that it contaminated the knowledges of the angels. And one order from Allah and he fell, and all those whom followed fell. So turuqs come to teach good manners. Only classification they're supposed to have, only thing on their resume is, do they have good manners? Does the shaykh have good manners, and did he teach his students good manners? Even people come and say, look, they do wrong, they pray wrong, they recite wrong, wrong. But they're extremely kind and nice people. That's it. That's an academy of realities. So if not 1000 ulama hating you, you're not a wali. if not 1000 ulama coming against you, you're not a wali. Why? Because the ulama couldn't understand the character and the actions of awliya. Never that they're outside of sharia, but they never saw it with their eyes of pride of any action, any value in it. Even their look and their image to some of the external ulama where, this one looks ajeeb, what do you make such a big deal about this person? With our external eyes we look at them and see nothing. But Allah warned, don't look to the surah, don't look to the form, for Allah only interested in the heart. Allah doesn't look at the form of His creation, He looks to what's within the heart. And within that heart does He see muhabbat and love, good character, love of Sayyidina Muhammad, continuously praying all night long, Ya Rabbi fix my badness, fix my badness. Give me a sweetness in my life, a good character within my life. People think they're here to test the shaykh, but that needs a high level shaykh. You're not anyone to test the shaykh, it's actually the reverse, the shaykh is testing you. And if you're exhibiting bad characteristics, you're going down very fast. And this is not a time in which to go down, this is not a time in which to try to put a bullseye on your head, because just the smallest microbe is now heading in your direction. Nothing big, it's just a microbe that you can't see. And if Allah not pleased with your character and sees that you're exhibiting characteristics of badness, it's as if you're putting a bullseye that, come Ya Rabbi, I'm challenging you, punish me. Why would anyone want to do that? And just this microbe begin to come. So we live in a time in which Allah is going to bring out all that it is hidden within us, Ya Rabbi. As you begin to shake us, we said this is a month of shaking, every type of testing and aggravation, and all that comes out of you is craziness and belligerence and anger and aggression. And then you got more coming to you than you can imagine. But if through all your shaking and all your crushing is goodness, like Allah's nature, you hit the tree, the fruit comes, you squeeze the flower, the fragrance comes, you burn the bukhur and beatific fragrances are released. We pray that Allah give us a good character, that this month of Zilzala is important because it's opening now the month of Hajj. We're making intention, Ya Rabbi grant us a real hijrah, that our bodies don't need to be anywhere near there, Ya Rabbi. But when labbaik starts, put my soul within your holy Kaaba, bring the soul right into the reality of the holy Kaaba and dress, Ya Rabbi, from Safa and Marwa. Grant us the 7 springs of reality, grant us Islam, Iman wal Maqam al Ihsan. Grant us the reality of that tawaf and the dressing of that tawaf, because Ya Rabbi Imam is coming, Sayyidina Mahdi is coming. Do you think that you are ready for that arrival? After 86 years they called the azan an Ayat Sofiya. Means this is the center of the Islamic Muhammadan nation, not the other guys that claim to be the holy custodians of nothing. They are not custodians of anything. The clapping and dispensing of water does not make them custodians. The custodians was the Ottoman Empire, that was given from the Arabs, was taken away by Sayyidina Muhammad and given to the Turkish nation, given to the Ottoman Empire. And Mawlana Shaykh described that when they returned to their Jummah in that masjid, was a sign of the arrivals of Sayyidina Mahdi salam. Many things will be opening with that takbir. So when they called azan today, many things will be opening upon this earth. Are you good with Allah? Are you good with Sayyidina Muhammad? Are you good with all awliyaullah? That the term for awliyaullah is a rose garden, and when you talk to other students and other shaykhs, and they used to give an example that from what garden do you come? They posted on the internet. When one shaykh would ask students of another shaykh, they say, from what garden do you come? What rose garden do you come? Not that, oh I'm a shaykh, your shaykh is not a shaykh. All of the worst characteristics now, where everyone is an unbeliever except that one shaykh. But how the manners and the adab was before, that they believed all these majlis of zikrs were rose gardens, and their students roses from that garden, and they would ask, from what garden you came? I mean, what a ihtiram and a respect for the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. And that's our way, that these shaykhs are all roses in the garden of Sayyidina Muhammad. We pray that Allah give us best of character, best of love. Ya Rabbi, only our character can save us from Your anger. If You grant us and write for us good characteristic in the face of every type of difficulty, we will truly be successful. And grant us a life in which to see the arrival of Sayyidina Mahdi inshaAllah. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa bi sirri Surat al-Fatiha. Ameen. It was very beautiful. Every time you watch Ayat Sophia and the azan going off, inshaAllah your heart cries. That was a big lock on that. For that president to have worked with his generals and armies that were very secular, for all their judges and all their courts were very secular, all those chains were broken, and the country unanimously voted for that to return back to being a masjid. And Allah has returned an amanat and a trust back to the nation of Sayyidina Muhammad. It's not something small. We'll see what events begin to unfold as a result of that action inshaAllah. Allah give us a life to see it in good character, to at least partake in it. Bad character distances us from everything and we see nothing of anything. What time are we?
We have a lot of time. It's 8:45.
8:45? InshaAllah let's get Khuda na kune ke zikr ke. This is in Farsi too, Murtaza, page 36, Khuda na kune. We pray that God forbid that we ever just make a zikr of Allah and leave out the praising upon Sayyidina Muhammad. How much love and how their ihtiram, the way in which they have a respect for Prophet inshaAllah. Let's go.
खुदा का ज़िक्र करे ज़िक्र मुस्तफ़ा न करे, खुदा का ज़िक्र करे ज़िक्र मुस्तफ़ा न करे, हमारे मुँह में हो ऐसी ज़ुबान खुदा न करे। खुदा का ज़िक्र करे ज़िक्र मुस्तफ़ा न करे, खुदा का ज़िक्र करे ज़िक्र मुस्तफ़ा न करे, हमारे मुँह में हो ऐसी ज़ुबान खुदा न करे। खुदा का ज़िक्र करे ज़िक्र मुस्तफ़ा न करे, दरे रसूल पे ऐसा कभी नहीं देखा, दरे रसूल पे ऐसा कभी नहीं देखा, दरे रसूल पे ऐसा कभी नहीं देखा। कोई सवाल करे कोई सवाल करे और वो अता न करे, कोई सवाल करे और वो अता न करे, हमारे मुँह में हो ऐसी ज़ुबान खुदा न करे। खुदा का ज़िक्र करे ज़िक्र मुस्तफ़ा न करे, खुदा का ज़िक्र करे ज़िक्र मुस्तफ़ा न करे। मदीने जाके निकलना ना शहर से बाहर, मदीने जाके निकलना ना शहर से बाहर, مدینے جا کے نکلنا نہ شہر سے باہر، خدا نہ خواستہ خدا نہ خواستہ یہ زندگی وفا نہ کرے، خدا نہ خواستہ یہ زندگی وفا نہ کرے، ہمارے منہ میں ہو ایسی زبان خدا نہ کرے، خدا کا ذکر کر ذکر مصطفیٰ نہ کرے، خدا کا ذکر کرے مصطفیٰ نہ کرے، نبی کے قدموں پہ جس دم غلام کا سر ہو، نبی کے قدموں پہ جس دم غلام کا سر ہو، نبی کے قدموں پہ جس دم غلام کا سر ہو، قضا سے کہہ دو قضا سے کہہ دو کہ ایک لمحہ بھی قضا نہ کرے، قضا سے کہہ دو کہ ایک لمحہ بھی قضا نہ کرے، ہمارے منہ میں ہو ایسی زبان خدا نہ کرے، خدا کا ذکر کرے ذکر مصطفیٰ نہ کرے، خدا کا ذکر کرے ذکر مصطفیٰ نہ کرے، اسیر جس کو بنا کر رکھے مدینے میں، اسیر جس کو بنا کر رکھے مدینے میں، اسیر جس کو بنا کر رکھے مدینے میں، تمام عمر رہائی کی وہ دعا نہ کرے، تمام عمر رہائی کی وہ دعا نہ کرے، ہمارے منہ میں ہو ایسی زبان خدا نہ کرے، خدا کا ذکر کرے ذکر مصطفیٰ نہ کرے، خدا کا ذکر کرے ذکر مصطفیٰ نہ کرے، کہا خدا نے شفاعت کی بات محشر میں، کہا خدا نے شفاعت کی بات محشر میں، کہا خدا نے شفاعت کی بات محشر میں، میرا حبیب کرے میرا حبیب کرے کوئی دوسرا نہ کرے، میرا حبیب کرے کوئی دوسرا نہ کرے، ہمارے منہ میں ہو ایسی زبان خدا نہ کرے، خدا کا ذکر کرے ذکر مصطفیٰ نہ کرے، خدا کا ذکر کر ذکر مصطفیٰ نہ کرے، شعور نعت بھی ہو اور زبان بھی ہو ادیب، شعور نعت بھی ہو اور زبان بھی ہو ادیب، شعور نعت بھی ہو اور زبان بھی ہو ادیب، وہ آدمی نہیں جو ان کا حق ادا نہ کرے، وہ آدمی نہیں جو ان کا حق ادا نہ کرے، ہمارے منہ میں ہو ایسی زبان خدا نہ کرے، خدا کا ذکر کرے ذکر مصطفیٰ نہ کرے، خدا کا ذکر کرے ذکر مصطفیٰ نہ کرے، ہمارے منہ میں ہو ایسی زبان خدا نہ کرے۔
صلی وسلم و بارک علیہ وعلی آلہ. So why to ask from anyone's favors and why to place our accounts in front of anyone? I will only ask from you and you will give, and all my hopes are attached from your door. You have granted me this pain of love, this sinner didn't even deserve this and I was not worthy of this bounty. Oh my Master, it's all your kindness. Means this ishq and this love for Sayyidina Muhammad, and we said every type of difficulty that life puts us in is that Allah wants us to draw close to the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. When Allah make you cold, He wants you to go to the warmth and the fire of the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad. Go to Nabi al-Rahmah, Nabi al-Kareem, that through this condition, Ya Musabbib al-Asbab, Allah said, I'm the one who gave you that condition. Ya Musabbib al-Asbab, Ya Mufattih Abwab. What is then the door that Allah wants us to go? Every condition Allah's putting us in, make salawats so that you can gain access through the door to the presence and the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad. For if not that reality, why Allah put us in a condition? Why Allah take rizq away, put sickness, put every type of difficulty, every type of testing, every type of sadness? Why to put that? To shake the servant, knock on the door. Only through that condition you'll be knocking on the door of my most beloved in creation. And through that broken heart He's the one who can mend your love. That the nazar of Prophet becomes like a glue into the heart that mend every condition. Because the perfect servant who vanishes, and when that love for Sayyidina Muhammad grows and grows and grows, it's actually drawing you closer to the reality of Allah because of the perfect servanthood, the perfect condition and character of Prophet not to take anything for himself. As much as you draw to that reality, as much as it's pushing you into the presence of Allah through that reality of mirroring. This is the 11th month. You draw close to the mirror of Muhammadun Rasulullah to love Prophet more than you love yourself. You will have actually gained the love of Allah in an immense ocean that not even understood. How I got this? When he's saying, I got this love, I don't know how I got this love. How I have this immense love for Allah, I feel the proximity and the closeness to the Divine Presence. We said out of this entire creation, immensity of this creation, hundreds of billions of galaxies and universes and stars, how Allah every movement of mine is written by Allah. I feel it and I sense it. When I'm in need of something it appears, when I'm in fear of something it vanishes. You don't think that that servant understands the immensity of love? How I gained this access, how you even knew me? It's because you draw close to my Habib. You went through the door of the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. Now you really understood how I'm closer to you than your jugular vein. Whatever condition, whatever you want, it's coming to you. Whatever type of sickness and difficulty been washed away from you. That's the love they're talking. They don't understand how they got this love. They went into the door of the presence of Prophet and they didn't understand who that reality was. When Allah is saying, I'm a treasure wanting to be known. What are these words in English first? I'm a treasure and I want to be known. So then Allah asking, when you're at the door of Sayyidina Muhammad, do you know me yet? We pray that Allah open that reality for us and the immensity of that reality. Did we read this salawat yet? Page 38.
कोई सलीका है आरज़ू का, कोई सलीका है आरज़ू का, ना बंदगी मेरी बंदगी है, ये सब तुम्हारा करम है आका, ये सब तुम्हारा करम है आका, के बात अब तक बनी हुई है, ये सब तुम्हारा करम है आका, ये सब तुम्हारा करम है आका। किसी का एहसान क्यों उठाएं, किसी को हालात क्यों बताएं, किसी का एहसान क्यों उठाएं, किसी को हालात क्यों बताएं। तुम ही से मांगेंगे तुम ही दोगे, तुम ही से मांगेंगे तुम ही दोगे, तुम्हारे दर پر سے ہی لو لگی ہے، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا۔ عطا کیا مجھ کو درد الفت، کہاں تھی یہ پر خطا کی قسمت، عطا کیا مجھ کو درد الفت، کہاں تھی یہ پر خطا کی قسمت۔ میں اس کرم کے کہاں تھا قابل، میں اس کرم کے کہاں تھا قابل، حضور کی بندہ پروری ہے، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا۔ تجلیوں کے کفیل تم ہو، مراد قلب خلیل تم ہو، تجلیوں کے کفیل تم ہو، مراد قلب خلیل تم ہو، خدا کی روشن دلیل تم ہو، خدا کی روشن دلیل تم ہو، یہ سب تمہاری ہی روشنی ہے، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا۔ بشیر کہیے نذیر کہیے انہیں سراج منیر کہیے، بشیر کہیے نذیر کہیے انہیں سراج منیر کہیے، جو سر بسر ہے کلام ربی، جو سر بسر ہے کلام ربی، وہ میرے آقا کی زندگی ہے، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا۔ یہی ہے خالد اساس رحمت، یہی ہے خالد بنا عظمت، یہی ہے خالد اساس رحمت، یہی ہے خالد بنا عظمت۔ نبی کا عرفان زندگی ہے، نبی کا عرفان زندگی ہے، نبی کا عرفان بندگی ہے، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا۔ کہ بات اب تک بنی ہوئی ہے، کوئی سلیقہ ہے آرزو کا، کوئی سلیقہ ہے آرزو کا، نہ بندگی میری بندگی ہے، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا، یہ سب تمہارا کرم ہے آقا۔
Salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi wa ala alihi. When you understand that, then imagine if you go to the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and you were bad at that presence, you distanced yourself from Allah. If you understand that mirror in our lives, then we understand what's happening. That if you go to that presence of Sayyidina Muhammad and show all your love and all your respect, it pulls you into the presence of Allah. And the reverse is the danger. When they came against Prophet they declared war from Allah. And that's why Qur'an tells them, don't worry, they're not bothering you, they're coming against me. That Allah wanted to put a tranquility into the heart of Prophet that they're coming against you. No, it's not you, they're coming against me. So when the badness to the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad astaghfirullah is actually pushing us away from the reality of Allah. So the mirrors of both realities, if we want to draw close to the reality and the presence Then as we draw close to that reality, it's dressing us into the heart and into the depth of the reality of the essence of La ilaha illallah, and its door is Muhammadun Rasulullah. And then same for everything in our life. When we're good to the reflection of Sayyidina Muhammad, it's drawing us into that reality. It's blessing and dressing us, and we find that how we got to there, how we got to that station was from that love. And when we're bad to that reality, you're being pushed away from the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad. And that's why these schools are schools of tarbiyah. Be careful, you're dealing with a reflection of Sayyidina Muhammad. That reflection is bringing in the reflection of the Divinely Presence. So by having those manners and that understanding, we draw near into that reality and safeguard ourselves from any danger based on that reality. We pray that Allah give us good character inshaAllah, bring out our realities and prepare for us Zul Hajj, the month of Hajj coming inshaAllah within a week or so. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa bi sirri Surat al-Fatiha. Shafaat ya Rasul Kareem. Ameen. What time are we at now, Shaykh?
9:05.
We have till when?
15 minutes.
20 minutes, 30 minutes?
InshaAllah.
I'm late for Maghrib. InshaAllah. Biniyat khatm khawjagan. Karam Aaqa, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نوت الأربعين، نوت الاعتكاف، نوت الخلوة والسلوك والصيام في هذا المجلس يا رب العرش العظيم بنية ختم خواجگان. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله. أستغفر الله 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 أستغفر الله
أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه إنه هو التواب الرحيم. خالوا دين الإسلام من كل ما يقال من الشريعة، من كل ما يقال من طريقة، من كل ما يقال من معرفة، من كل ما يقال من حقيقة، من كل ما يقال من عظيمة يا أرحم الراحمين. يا الله اللهم يا مسبب الأسباب مفتح الأبواب مقلب القلوب والأبصار يا ذا المتحيرين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذا الجلال والإكرام وفوضوا أمر الله إن الله بصير بالعباد.
Rabit al-Sharif asking to always see ourselves in Madinah al-Munawwar in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad بمددكم ونظركم سيدي يا رسول الكريم يا حبيب العظيم. أنا عبدك العجيز ضعيف مسكين ظالم جهل بمددكم ونظركم.
فاتحة الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين صلوات الشريف اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم 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 ألم نشرح لك الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا وإذا فرغت فانصب إلى ربك فارغب الله أكبر إخلاص الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد الله أكبر فاتحة الشريف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين صلوات الشريف اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم 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 اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم
صل يا ربي وسلم جميع أنبيائه والمرسلين وكل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلى شرف النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وعليه وصحبه الكرام ولمشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العالية خاصة روح إمام طريقة غوث خليك شان نقشبند محمد ويس البخاري سلطان أولياء الشيخ عبد الفيض الدغستاني سلطان أولياء الشيخ محمد ناظم حقاني مولانا الشيخ هشام كباني الشيخ عدنان كباني الشيخ محمد عادل مبدأ خالق الخجدواني صاحب زمان سيدنا محمد المهدي عليه السلام وروح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام سيف الله سيدنا عليه السلام ثم سبق الصديق سيدنا أمة سيدنا عثمان إمام الحسن السلام إمام الحسين السلام سيدنا فاطمة عليه الصلاة والسلام وسائر وساداتنا وصدقين. الفاتحة. الشفاعة يا رسول الكريم آمين.
فلمنه لا إله إلا الله 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 لا إله 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 إلا الله 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 أنت الهادي أنت لها ليس الهادي إلا هو حسبي ربي جل الله ربي قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله أنت الهادي أنت لها ليس الهادي إلا هو حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله أنزل هذه ينزلها ليس هذه إلا هو حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله أنزل هذه ينزلها ليس هذه إلا هو حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله 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 أنت لهذه أنت لحق ليس لهذه إلا هو حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله أنت لهذه أنت لحق ليس لهذه إلا هو حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله أنت لهذه أنت لحق ليس لهذه إلا هو حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله 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 لا إله إلا الله سيدنا ونبينا محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله لا إله إلا الله محمد خليل الله لا إله إلا الله محمد خليل الله لا إله إلا الله محمد صفي الله لا إله إلا الله محمد صفي الله لا إله إلا الله محمد ناجي الله لا إله إلا الله محمد ناجي الله لا إله إلا الله محمد شفيع الله لا إله إلا الله محمد شفيع الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله لا إله إلا الله محمد حبيب الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله لا إله إلا الله محمد نبي الله ألا بذكر الله تطمئن القلوب. بلى يا الله 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 الله
محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله. حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله. نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله. حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله. نور محمد صلى الله حق لا إله إلا الله. الله 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 ما في قلبي غير الله. نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله. حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله. نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله. حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله. نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا الله. الله 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 يا الله 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 يا الله يا الله 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 هو الله 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 هو الله 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 هو الله 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 هو الله 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 حق الله 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 حق الله 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 حق الله 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 حق الله 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 هي الله 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 هي الله 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 هي الله 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 هي الله 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 هو 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 الله يا هو
يا منان
يا منان يا الله يا منان يا منان يا منان يا الله
يا ديان يا ديان
يا ديان يا الله يا ديان يا ديان يا ديان يا الله
يا سبحان يا سبحان
يا سبحان يا الله
يا سبحان يا سبحان
يا سبحان يا الله
يا سلطان يا سلطان
يا سلطان يا الله
يا سلطان يا سلطان
يا سلطان يا الله
يا أمان يا أمان
يا أمان يا الله
يا أمان يا أمان
يا أمان يا الله
يا الله يا الله
يا الله يا الله
يا الله
يا الله يا الله يا الله
أنت الله أنت الله
أنت الله يا الله
أنت الله
أنت الله أنت الله يا الله
هو الله هو الله
هو الله يا الله هو الله هو الله هو الله يا الله
لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم سبحان ما الله
سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام سلطان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام سبحان 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 الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام
بسم الله
الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
يا أحد يا صمد صل على محمد 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 يا مهدي يا مهدي
يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا مهدي يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله يا سيد يا صاحب يا صديق يا رسول يا الله
صلي وسلم.
حسبنا الله ربنا الله
حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله
حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله نعم المولى ونعم النصير نعم المولى ونعم النصير حسبنا الله ربنا الله حسبنا الله ربنا الله نعم المولى ونعم النصير نعم المولى ونعم النصير يا غالبا غير مغلوب 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 يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا شاهدا غير مغيب يا قاربا غير بعيد يا قاربا غير بعيد يا قاربا غير بعيد يا غالبا غير مغلوب يا غالبا غير مغلوب يا غالبا غير مغلوب
حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل نعم المولى ونعم النصير لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم على أشرف العالمين سيدنا محمد صلوات على أفضل العالمين سيدنا محمد صلوات على أكمل العالمين سيدنا محمد صلوات صلوات الله تعالى وملائكته والأنبياء والرسول وجميع خلقه على محمد وعلى آل محمد عليهم السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته ورضي الله تبارك وتعالى سعادة أصحاب رسول الله أجمعين وللتابعين بإحسان وأئمة المجتهدين الماضين والعلماء المتقين والأولياء الصالحين ومشايخنا في طريقة النقشبندية العلية قدس الله تعالى روحهم زكية ونور الله تعالى حضرتهم مباركة وعلى الله تعالى من بركاتهم وفيداتهم دائما والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة. ايش جديدة شيء
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم بلغ ثواب ما قرأناه نور ما تلوناه هدية واصلة منا إلى روح نبينا سيدنا محمد صلى الله تعالى عليه وسلم وعلى آله وصحبه الكرام وعلى أرواح الأنبياء والمرسلين وخدماء شرائهم وعلى أرواح أئمة الأربعة وعلى أرواح مشايخنا في الطريقة النقشبندية العلية خاصة إلى روح إمام الطريقة وغوث الخليقة شاه بهاء الدين نقشبند محمد أويسي البخاري وحضرت مولانا سلطان الأولياء شاہ عبد الله الفائز الداغستاني وحضرت مولانا سلطان الأولياء سيد محمد ناظم الحقاني ومولانا شيخ الشام القباني شيخ عدنان القباني شيخ محمد عادل وعبد الخالق الغجدواني صاحب الزمان سيدنا إمام محمد المهدي عليه السلام روح الله سيدنا عيسى عليه السلام سيف الله سيدنا إمام علي عليه السلام ثم سيدنا أبو بكر الصديق سيدنا عمر سيدنا عثمان سيدنا إمام حسن عليه السلام سيدنا إمام حسين عليه السلام وسيدتنا فاطمة الزهراء عليها السلام وسائر وساداتنا والصديقين.
الفاتحة. الشفاعة يا رسول الكريم. Inshallah we'll break for Maghrib and then be back inshallah. Ya Rabbi bil Mustafa lima qasidana. That's too low, huh? Just scratch that. Billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wassalam ashrafil mursaleen Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad al-Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam bimadadakum min nazarikum Sayyidi ya Rasul Kareem ya Habib al-Azim wa ana abdukal ajiz da'if wa miskin zalim wa jahil wa ati Allah ati Rasul ulul amri minkum wa ana abdukal ajiz da'if wa miskin zalim wa jahil. And but for the grace of Allah that we are still in existence, inshaAllah, asking to go through some questions and answers for the people who are following online, inshaAllah. What do we got? Did they go up on my page? That's live on my page? That's live on my page? Yeah, inshaAllah. Which one is it? Green? Let's go.
Sayyidi, when one is at a stage where he sees shaitan transferred in human form, sent as a test, what is best approach?
Run.
When they disturb you in public, what is the best approach?
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Anytime you see shaitan, run. That any type of negativity that people carry, we try to stay away from. The energy that you build within yourself, the practices that Allah give for you to do to build your connection and focus on the connection. Sounds like I'm there too. So not to focus on seeing a shaitan in someone, and that could be imaginary and it could be real, but to focus on the positive and building your energy, building your practices, and not focusing on the negativity. And any time you feel a negative energy is to be cautious. The reason for the sensitivity within the heart is to live a life of caution. If you go somewhere in the woods and you feel uncomfortable and you keep going, something wrong with you, because you're putting yourself in a place that's very dangerous. So it means the heart is a receiving an isharat. You practice, you build your energy, you build your sensitivity. Then you take yourself to an environment that could have a lot of wild energy all around you. If your heart is telling you that you're uncomfortable and you begin to feel an immense amount of negativity, means it's a sign for you not to be there. That don't put yourself in that type of environment, there's a protection for you somewhere else. So it means all of these are the practices in understanding guidance that we talked many times before. If you go to the mall and you're not feeling good with that energy, because it's a sign from Allah, don't be there, it's draining your energy. So then you begin to not only take the advice of the shaykhs, but through your training your heart is going to be trained on how to advise you. And that's the ultimate, is the shaykh begin to teach the student for you to develop what Allah wants you to have within yourself, is your internal guidance system. And that's a part of what we call faith. When you begin to believe, when you begin to practice and you believe in your practices, Allah makes it to be real for you, and that becomes the reality of faith. So this ilm, the knowledges of reality, ilm yaqeen, and the ayn and the practices of visualizing and sensing these realities, it becomes a haqq for people. Now because that haqq is developing, you don't want to look at everything bad and so this is a shaitan, this one's a shaitan, this one's… everyone is a shaitan and everyone has a shaitan assigned. Allah says, we have assigned upon every ins jinn from the shayateen who his purpose is to distract you in life. Now you're going to give in to him and follow him, or you're going to follow Allah, and that becomes this game of life that we live. So it wasn't supposed to be free from shayateen, it was supposed to be that you don't listen to shayateen, inshaAllah.
How will I know my shaykh and how do I seek his guidance? When do I know it's time?
See, when the student is ready, the shaykh will appear. And I think we talked about a more easier understanding is that Allah laid the track down, that this creation is not something random. Allah has laid all the track. You know when you want to build the choo-choo train, you put all the tracks where you want it to go, everywhere it's supposed to go. He's already laid the path for every insan, where the ideal path, what that person would go through, all their experiences, if they would go through spiritual experiences, if they would meet towards guidance, all of that has already been written and that path has been laid. Then Allah created your form. As a result, that destiny has already been written through a series of incidences in life and destiny. Allah takes the student to become a seeker. Whom Allah guides is truly guided, and there's no guidance without Allah. That nobody can guide anybody or bring anyone to guidance if not Allah writing it. So it means then in my life all of my experiences were meant to prepare me for a day when I would be ready and I would want the guidance within myself, that I had guided myself towards disaster and I had made all my choices that were wrong because I was driving the train and trying to make a left when it's going right, make a right when it's going left. And those whom Allah guides, they have similar understandings, they've been through many difficulties, so that they stop trying to drive their own train. And when they reach to an understanding of submission, I'm just gonna submit, Ya Rabbi, I want the guidance, I want to reach towards this reality. Then what does that mean? The shaykh will appear. Along the way there may be bandit shaykhs, that you're trying to reach your destiny and somebody jumps on your tracks and says, you come with me, and you're going to go through many sour experiences. So the day that you're again really ready, you'll understand guidance. Some people have come directly to the shaykh and they were thinking everywhere they go there's going to be beatific salawats playing, food laid out for you in abundance and every type of nice talk with a happy smile. That you're lucky. But most have experienced all the crazy different types of associations, different centers and all of the sour experiences, so that in a state you're ready, oh I've tasted everything sour, I've heard all their garbage. At that point your heart is ready. When Allah wants to send you to sunshine, you know because you've been through the rain. You know exactly what sunshine is, you know what that beauty is, you know what that fragrance is, and at that time your heart tells you. If the teaching of that shaykh and you're ready and you think you're ready and the teaching of that shaykh resonates within your heart, means then there's a bond happening, and we talked about that before but that's a very deep subject. The bond that is happening is based on the reality of your form, energy and sound. Your form is existing by the power of an energy. And when you break this energy down, it's a sound. And this sound is not the audible sound only of our tongue. This sound that Allah wants and is understanding is being conveyed is a resonance on your soul. There's a sound that you make, la, that's different. There's a sound that your soul makes, that from Allah's power oceans. And Allah makes the soul of that guide because He lifted them, dressed them, lifted them, lifted them. The resonance of their soul has a frequency, let's say 92.1, the frequency of that shaykh's soul. It's resonating from Allah's power oceans. When you come into their ocean of vibration, because the shaykh's soul is everywhere. Soul is not something people understand. If he releases his soul, he can hold the moon and the sun in his hand. The vastness of the soul is not something small. Allah's creation is something of an immense size. It's not contained in this little body that is in a little earth, in a little galaxy, in the midst of billions of galaxies. The vastness and the power of the soul is something unimaginable. And when Allah wants to release the frequency of that soul, means the soul of those guides, they're out. Allah don't deem them to be dead, they're very much alive. Their whole life was to surrender, surrender, surrender. When Allah brought them into surrender, Allah gave them hayat al-barzakh. That the reality of their barzakh reality, the dress of their malakut is dressing them. As a result their soul is free, their associations filled with their soul. Wherever their heart, their soul is flowing. Anyone watching them is calling and drawing a portion of the soul to be present with them. I mean, you put all these teachings like a tasbih, like beads together. As soon as you look at their picture, their soul is right there present with you, because the soul is not one, it's a light. They have these little games of lasers where you hit the laser and it goes in 1,000 directions, and a laser with just a little battery is able to do that. Imagine the power oceans of Allah. Means then their soul, their light is moving everywhere. Imagine then the frequency of that soul, with what's frequency and energy that soul is resonating, and it comes into your presence. Then you open the oceans of attuning. Soon as his soul comes into your presence, it begins to attune your soul to his frequency, and that's what guidance is. Guidance is not through your nafs, that's the playing part. If they had to guide humanity through the 2 eyes and 2 ears and the nose that doesn't listen, the guidance, and we would all be dead. Nobody would listen, everybody more interested in the hamburger and french fries, drive-through. If Allah talking about there's no guidance except through Allah's guidance and permission, those whom been granted a light have a light, those whom have no light but not granted a light have no light, means Allah saying that these guides, this reality has a power. As soon as it enters in, it begins to dress your light, change the frequency of your light to resonate at their frequency. And as a result of resonating at your frequency, the true guides, imitated guides, that's like plastic fruit. They can sit and nobody will be changed. They can sit for years and nobody changes. Real guidance, they can sit for 5 minutes and begin to change everyone. Right? The master of that was who? Sultan al-Awliya, Imam Shaykh Muhammad Nazim Haqqani, we said many times before. Says he was given a secret from the light of Sifatul Rahman. that when you came into His presence He would throw that light into your heart and you went back and immediately you grew a full beard, you became full sunnah and 40 people following your way. That was a power, and that power even more powerful now because the physicality got out of the way, the sickness and limitation of the physicality went away. His soul is much more powerful now. So it means just, he says, think about me for 5 minutes, my soul is entering towards you. It's coming with my frequency, my resonance, and I begin to change all of your imperfections so that you resonate on my light. And that's when Grand Shaykh, because it talks one way to you but its haqqaiq is of a deeper understanding. He said, sit with us for 5 minutes, I take you to my maqam. What does that mean? Like I'm taking you to an elevator and I'm taking you somewhere? It's that my soul will dress your soul. What Allah put upon my soul, it will come with every truth to every falsehood of yours and shatter it. And when it shatters it, He rebuilds it back as a duplicate of His own light. Means He takes the frequency of that insan, if they were at 10 and he was at 10,000, He raises the frequency of their soul like 10,000. Puts it in a trust, Allah puts that reality in a trust because they're not capable of handling that reality on their physicality. Many things are happening, all of guidance is happening behind the scenes, it's not the guidance in the front. But as a result of these lights and these emanations coming upon the soul, dressing upon the soul, it begins to completely change the form of that person, in which they begin to exhibit all of that nurani characteristics. Naqshbandiyatul Aliyah and the students of Sultan al-Awliya Man Shaykh Abdul Faiz al-Daghestani, Sultan al-Awliya Muhammad Nazim Haqqani, and all the subsequent shaykhs after that, they have an exact characteristic. Anywhere on earth you go, you'll know this is Shaykh Nazim's Naqshbandi students. They have a beautiful light upon them, they carry the sunnah upon themselves, they carry this love within their heart and in their character and their light. Even you may find problems in their actions, but the light and the trust that was deposited upon them is of a very unique ocean of realities. So it means guidance is from the soul. When we're trying to teach people to meditate and contemplate, just so that we can get an understanding of the drop of the depth of that reality, so that we appreciate what guidance is and that we appreciate the ability to try to excel and improve ourselves. But in last days, because of the extent of testing and the immensity of difficulties upon the earth, many people will be hit by a test and run away. So you'll begin to see many people leave, and you begin to see many people, new people come. Because as we begin to approach that reality closer and closer, these are the difficulties of testing. One will be tested and will begin to lose completely their faith and leave, and we pray that Allah save us from that door.
Ameen.
Others will be tested and completely gain their faith. And that's why the hadith of Prophet in last days, one will go to sleep with belief and wake up with disbelief. He went to sleep as a believer, woke up as an unbeliever. What happened in that night time? And one who will sleep as a disbeliever wakes as a believer. InshaAllah just keep us awake. Something's wrong in the sleep process, that's the scary part. But alhamdulillah, Allah dress us, bless us and teach us more and more the understanding of light and the reality of light and what's happening in the grave, Hayat al-Barzakh. They asked the other night, but which is an ocean of understanding and the realities of what's happening with this world of light. Why do we need to make this connection now? So that this light and this perfection can be done in a wakeful state. The separation of body and soul is not an easy process. And if people are waiting for having that separation in the grave, that's what they call the torment of the grave, because the two friends are not separating. But if all your life you took a path of being crushed and being tested and being tested and being tested, of course your body and soul have separated. As a result of that separation you feel the emanations of the zikr. You feel the barakah and the blissfulness of the zikr becomes like a paradise garden for you, inshaAllah.
Ya Sayyidi, are there unintentional actions that can cause the student a disconnection with the shaykh?
Unintentional? You know, like a legal contract, you have to define unintentional. So, but the leaving of a shaykh's hand is very difficult, if not impossible. That when Allah destines guidance, it's again from an ocean of malakut, that what Allah has written for guidance is going to be guided. And the hand that is guiding is not the hand of an ego, but is the hand of the divine guidance that come from Allah to the hand of Sayyidina Muhammad to the ulul amr who are inheriting. So it means the actual guidance, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يُبَيِّعُونَكَ إِنَّمَا يُبَيِّعُونَ اللَّهِ. The bay'ah is always only to Allah. There are intermediaries in the process, the bay'ah is always to Allah. Why? Because Allah is the only one who can give guidance and destine you for guidance. Then when Allah want to give you guidance, sends the ishara to Sayyidina Muhammad because this is a creation that you're in charge of. Tell your creation, this one will be guided. Then the nazar of Prophet begin to hit upon that servant, and then he dispatches from the station of the ulul amr, the people of authority, means their steadfast station is in the heart of Prophet in the soul. Those souls then are dispatched with a command that this one Allah has assigned guidance for. That for malakut is locked, it's already been written. Now does your physicality and your nafs understand that guidance? And was it written for your physicality and your nafs to actually meet your guide? Some yes, some no. Some were not physically guided in this world. They never met the physical guide but they have been guided and they'll reach their destination. Can they do something completely by accident to break their connection? No, inshaAllah no. It's not so petty that you make a mistake and they get angry and say, get out now and take your $5 with you. It's not cheap like that. It has an immense divine grace, but when you intentionally keep doing things wrong, you're taking your hands off. Means you're going 1,000 feet high and you're trying to cut them, but in actuality shaitan is convincing you to cut yourself. So there are some wonderful blooper videos that the guy is cutting a tree and he has a chainsaw, and you're looking at him cut that tree and it's like, can anyone tell this man that if he cuts a little bit more he's actually going to fall? You see the guy with a chainsaw on a big tree and he's cutting the wrong part of the tree. If he clears that cut he's going to fall. And that's all shaitan wants in our life. Keep telling you, cut it, cut the relationship. As soon as you cut that relationship, that faiz and that blessing no longer can reach to you. And a life of difficulty and hardship. And we gave a talk on Allah says, hold fast to your tariq, istiqamah fi tariqatat. It was from Surah Yasin, wasn't it? Hold firm onto your tariqah. Hold firm until Allah dress you from oceans of abundance, waters of abundant flowing oceans. Means that hold fast through all your testing so that these blessings and these faiz, these dressings can dress upon you. You don't lose the bayat but you lose the emanations and the blessings because you've given yourself to the commands and to the whims of shaitan. until Allah if again wants to bless you, guides you. And then we talked before, guidance is like a magnet. When Allah wants the servant to be guided, He puts your polarity and your magnetism to that shaykh. So who can make somebody a magnet? Allah. Who can make your heart to be attracted to that shaykh, that I want to follow that shaykh? That is only from Allah, and that is also the reality of love. You can't force anybody to love you, and you can't be forced to love anyone, because Allah is the one whom brings that magnetism. If Allah sends this magnetism, you find your entire being attracted to that reality. Every time you make a bad characteristic, the polarity of your magnet is shifting, right? So how did we change the polarity in magnetism in school? Because I was really bad in science. You hit the magnet, right? You take a magnet, if you hit it with an iron rod, you can reverse the polarity of the charge. So shaitan's role is what? Keep hitting us with a bad character, so this person that we're attracted to is no longer attraction, because he hit us, the polarity changed, you're no longer attracted to them, you're actually being repelled. You can't stand the presence of that person, you begin to repel away from them. Allah's rahmah, when is that you're guided and He flips the magnet again and brings you back, because He's not going to let shaitan to win. Shaitan test you, make you to go like that, reverse your polarity. But when Allah says, you are guided, He reverses it again and you keep coming back, you keep coming back, you keep coming back. By that reality the testing can occur, because if every time you tested the students and they got angry and ran away, there would be no tariqah. But because Allah reverses that charge and still makes you to be attracted to them, you keep coming, you keep coming, you keep coming. And that's why we say the good manners makes Allah to always save us. Ya Rabbi, don't let my polarity to leave and all of a sudden I repel and I walk away. If you walk away from the shaykh, you walk away from Sayyidina Muhammad, you walk away from all the tariqah. If shaitan lets us to come in and start exhibiting crazy characteristics, you'll be repelled from everything and just out adrift into the abyss of nowhere. So it means faith is something delicate and Allah has to continuously dress it and bless it, inshaAllah. Bi hurmati Muhammad al-Mustafa wa bi sirri Surat al-Fatiha. Shafat ya Rasul Kareem. Ameen. InshaAllah, we'll see everybody tomorrow night, and anybody have any questions, help me at nurmuhammad.com and ask your questions and get involved, inshaAllah. Spread the videos out. We're also on British Muslim TV, their satellite systems in the UK. Anybody from the UK, when you log on, please just say that you're from the UK, you're new from the UK, so that we can find out if that show is working and what's happening and how to do our marketing and everything for the UK audience, inshaAllah. Thank you. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.